What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here in my whites today for the first class final, taking on Melbourne. Not Melbourne, we're taking on Victoria, but it's being played in Melbourne. And we just managed to go and sneak in. We actually finished second in the first class arena, which is pretty good because it means that my Tasmanian Tigers, without my leadership, have still been doing pretty well in the first class championship. So we are actually in the third innings here. I didn't bowl myself in the first innings because I just couldn't be bothered. And I somehow sit... well, of course I sit. I sit all the time when I do my recordings, Flippy. But I somehow hit a 75 off about 50 deliveries in the first innings. So my batting has really evolved, I must say. I guess since I started my career reborn and my batting career. Like, just the amount of shots that I have, the variety of shots that I have. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. It all just seems to come together and it all just seems to work, which is great because it means that this career, you know, I set it up as a bowling all-rounder and it was going to be, you know, primarily bowling, but it is nice to go and contribute with the bat, especially in a big game like this, especially in a final. I mean, we still trail by a little bit, but I mean, that 75 that I made, it's a huge difference. I mean, if we can go and roll these guys pretty quickly, as you can look, if I didn't make that 75, they were only leading by 4 when they came in. So I mean, if I did not make that 75, if I just did what I usually did, go out, make a quick maybe 10, 20, it's a world of difference, you know. We're chasing, all of a sudden, instead of being just 4 behind at the turn of the innings, you know, we are ages behind, and we've actually gone and picked up another wicket. So that is what we like to see, with the lead still being minimal, I guess you would say. The lead's only about 120. And I think we were only still on day 2 because we batted pretty quickly in that first innings. The lead's actually 130. I've messed that up big time. Big time I've messed that up. But that's alright. We need some wickets though. Wickets is the name of the game. This is my career. It's primarily known as a bowling career mode. So we need some wickets. We need to pick up these guys and then be able to go... Man, if I had a leg gully there, that probably would have gone straight to him. But that's alright. We won't complain too much about that. But yeah, the name of the game is bowling. We want to go and pick up those wickets with the ball. Because as I said, that is the aim of the game. Just peppering them with short balls. I think that's the way to go. I think because I have been, well, not losing wickets, but I haven't been getting wickets lately. And I think what I got to do is just do the old 2-prong trick. Shorten them up, shorten them up, shorten them up. In swinging Yorker at the toes. I think that's what you got to do. I think that is what you got to do. But, oh my, how the hell did that miss? How did that miss the leg stump? That honestly clipped it. I thought it had clipped it. Damn, man. I honestly thought that was gone. I honestly thought Matthew Wade had played all around that one and he was just gone. It's just... I need to sort out, I don't know if it's my release point or the type of delivery that I'm bowling, but I always seem to bowl 2 left-handers just down the leg side, and it seems to miss the leg stump by quite a lot. Like, it's not a wide because it's passing, I guess, the inside of the batsman rather than the outside of the batsman. But, you know, it would be nice if we could go and just knock over a couple of people, knock over a couple of stumps, and just pick up. You know, it wouldn't take long. I mean, 130 chasing that with the batting lineup we have. I know they struggled a bit in the first innings, but I reckon we can go and get it done. We've got the batting lineup. Ed Cowan, Alex Doolan, they are always good for runs. They always go and manage to score you runs. Ben Dunk, he's another one, scores you quite a few. Timmy Payne, Cosgrove and Silky at the top. Where was my player out there? Well, I wouldn't have a player out there because that's not how I normally go. Normally I'm used to bowling at full, getting them to go and hit it to fine leg or third man, or even mid-on and mid-off. Oh, give that out. That is a plum LBW. Somehow we get LBW king for 5 successful LBWs in the match, but I guess that's not me. But Matthew Wade, the 2-prong trick, people. We got him. We got him with the short ball. He hit it, and well, I wouldn't consider myself a fast bowler, but being around fast bowlers, like I was that guy. Kind of similar, I guess, to Ravia Bopara. Just bowled dibbly-dobbly stuff, and it worked quite often. It worked more often than not. Like I think I finished as the second highest wicket taker in the team. when I played. So don't get me wrong, it still works. But being around fast bowlers, normally I came in first, second change, didn't normally open the bowling just because I didn't have that pace. And I wasn't really too much of a swing or a seam bowler. I was just one of those... Caught behind! Take that, Jono Hastings! Yes! Love it! Anyway, back to my story. Because I didn't have the pace, and I didn't really... I swung the ball a little bit, I didn't really seam the ball. There was no real point in me going and opening the batting. Opening the bowling. I opened the batting once, it didn't go too well. But there wasn't really too much point in me opening the bowling, because it was just... It was a thing that the opening batsman had so much time they could go and just play it out, block it out, and all that. But, you know, when I came in at... Ooh, that's a risky shot to cut. But when I came in first or second change, you know, when the ball's just a little bit older, maybe 8 to 10 overs that I come in, and it's just accurate, and it goes and it puts the pressure on the batsman, especially if I'm bowling with one of those quicks is still bowling down the other end, and it can go and just build up pressure. And that's what I was talking about. I can't remember if it was in this or if it was in one of my cricket coach videos, but I was actually talking about bowling and bowling in partnerships. And if you bowl well in partnerships, like you have a guy who's economical down one end but not picking up wickets, and you've got a wicket-taking bowler down the other end, they're going to go take more risk against him. And quite often, well, more often than not, it is going to work out because they're an aggressive bowler, batsmen are going aggressive, and you're just going to go and pick up that wicket here and there. So, I'm going to change this field. I know that they're 7 down and their tail's in, but I'm still going with the defensive field because that is just the field that I like to rock with. I like to go with that field just because it gives me so much assurance. Like, yes, I know they can still go and hit fours, like probably... Yorkers are good in this game. Yorkers are really good in this game. I mean, they can still probably go through like mid-wicket and still probably go through like cover. But the majority of the time, a lot of the time, they'll go and either try and dab it down to third man, hit it off their hips down to fine leg, or if they do try and go down the ground, I've got a man down there as well. So, oh, that took an edge sorely. This is doing a lot. I must say, this is doing a lot off the pitch. I don't know if it's that because normally normally I do go and move the ball away. That's one of those regions I was talking about. That is one of those regions that they can still go over. But I mean, if they mistime it, I've got a man, as I said, down the ground. I've got a man... I don't know where he would be, actually. I'm not too sure. Oh my... That has cut him in half. It has gone over the top of the stumps. How did that miss? How did that miss? I do not know. We need some of the guys down the other end to go and pick up a wicket. I think they've done that. I think we picked up Dan Christian. I saw quickly in the graphic. Yes, 8 down now. So this has been a great turnaround. I mean, they were really going strong, and now we've just gone... Oh, that's... I think that's hit him just outside the line. John Holland, you are a lucky, lucky man. That's... It might be too high. That might have bounced too much. Either that or he got some bat on it. There was a decision the other day, and it went, and I was sure that was out. And I actually went and reviewed it. This was in a one-day game. And I don't often do reviews, like I just accept the decision of the umpire. But this one here looked really, really good. And he got the finest of inside edges. And I was just like, okay, fair enough. The umpires are pretty good in this game. They don't often get a decision wrong. But then I had a decision reversed, which was quite strange. But that's because I think the impact was actually outside, and so we reviewed it, and straight away, because that impact was outside, there's another one that goes over the top of the stumps. Bowling it just a fraction short, but as soon as I saw that green light, as soon as I saw that the impact was outside off stump, immediately change of decision. Doesn't matter what the ball's doing after that. And so actually get an in-swing skill, and that's what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on my in-swing skill because I think my seam and my outswing is full. End of the innings, we might actually be required to have a bat here, ladies and gentlemen, to go and try and get us home in the first class shield. I think we are. That average is slowly getting up. It's slowly getting up towards 10. That's what we like to see. It was very low at one stage. We still need 84 to win. I was going to say, I didn't check the field to see where that man was, but Jordan Silk's still in, the opener. Timmy Payne hit a quick fire 40-50 odd, but the big thing is we still need 80 odd. So we should We should really be running for everything. Because we need it. We're going to come back for 2 as well. Good running. Good awareness there by the non-striker. Always knew there was 2. Put in the hard yards on the first. And then boom. Back we come. So 81 still needed. This is going to be a bloody good chase. I'm going to tell you. This is going to be a bloody good chase. I'm going to stick around for this. Hopefully I can replicate my form that I had in the first innings with the bat. And I think the difference with the bat for me so far is that I'm not going for the big slog shots. Like, I'm just going and trying to place it. I actually had a cut shot before, believe it or not. It was crazy. But I'm really just trying to go work it off my legs when I have the chance. Cut it when I have the chance. Hit a caught and bowled attempt back to Cam White when I have a chance. Because I always go and hit and caught and bowled attempts. So I've got a long off now. What am I doing? I'm just struggling. I think as soon as the camera's on and I have to bat, I think the pressure's just on and I just can't do it. I just cannot handle it. I hate extra cover. Extra cover is probably one of the positions that I hate the most in this game because the amount of balls that I try and hit to extra cover, it's a lot. It is a lot. We didn't start this slow. Oh my god. Now they're appealing for an LBW. What am I doing? I'm playing all around it. Confidence should be high. I hit 75 in the first innings. And I just cannot play Cam White now. I just cannot. This is Cameron White. This is not a front line spinner. This is Cam bloody White. I really want him to pitch it out wide so I can cut it. There we go. That'll do. We'll keep the strike. Keep the strike for the next over. Ahmed was actually the one who got me out in the first innings. So be interesting to see if he can get me out again. But that's because I was on 75 and just started to get a bit bored and just started to go for a bit of a slog. So I might even try that again. Oh, get over. Yes. I got confidence, people, in my lower order. I've got confidence in my lower order that they can go and stick around with Jordan Silk and win it. As you can see, the confidence is full. Rainbird's coming in next. Oh, that's gone a hell of a lot straighter than I hoped it was. That was actually aimed to go to mid-wicket, but it doesn't matter. There's not a player back there. And we've quickly gone and moved on to 10. So move past that average. They'll put a man back there now. But normally when they do that, it means that they take someone out of there. And so as soon as he goes and bowls it on my pads, like so, we can flick him away, pick up at least 2, or if not 4. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the change. Like normally I would have gone and just tried to slog that one out of the park. So they've moved that man again. So now we can just go down the ground again, which is what we're going to do. This is just smart betting. And that there is 16 runs off the total, just like that. And now look, same. Move him there, space out there. Manipulating the field, people. I don't think we timed that one too well. It's not going to go all the way. Going to come back for 3. Good running. Great running. It is the last. There's no. I mean, we may as well do it. We may as well do it. It's the last ball of the over. If Silk goes and hits a boundary here, good on him. If he doesn't, doesn't matter. We won't take a run. Oh my god. Did he get caught behind there? I almost have to bat through now. Why did I give him the strike? He's the senior batsman. He was the only recognised batsman left. Rainbird coming in. He averages 27, so he's good for a few. Finchy! You've brought in Finchy! In a situation like this, there's no cover. That's where I'm going. Oh my god. Oh, just go and hit it on the outside edge and... yeah, nearly get caught. Nearly get caught by... I don't know. Was that a slip? Slip or a gully? One of the two. What am I doing? As soon as I go and just try and work it around, I'm struggling. Move my foot out that way, that's why. See, and this is where I get frustrated, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to go for a slap. That's what I want to do right now. I just want to go for a slog. Finally! Finally you put one out there, Finchy. And we'll just smoke you over cover for 4. Not that there was any cover there, and that's where I was trying to go the whole time. Now they've got a deep extra cover out there. That's alright, that works for me, Finchy. nudge that down, pick up the single. God, he came in off the rope quick. That is electric. There is no way we're getting 2 there. He was zooming in. Right, so Finchie goes for 5. So what have we got? We've got the long off. Again, all we need you to do, Ahmed, is pitch it on my pads, and I'm just going to work your way through the leg side for a couple. It's as easy as that. That is how easy batting is on this game. And I think that's the big difference, is that now that I played off my pads a lot more, so look, now they've gone and put a man out there. So now all we've got to do is just hit it down the ground. Ooh, that's big. That might be 6. That might be the first 6 of the innings. No, it's just a 4. I forgot we're playing at the MCG. The boundaries are so big. They say the boundaries at the MCG is so big that New Zealand is still getting off there to get to the airport. Didn't check the field. Did not check the field. Doesn't matter. Oh no, that's gone straight up. He's taken a screamer with a one hand. Where's that man's Tui shirt? Mate, I've got a Tui shirt in here. You should have asked me to borrow it. I would have let you borrow it. Clint Mackay, you could have used my Tui shirt, mate. You would have picked up a share of $1 million. So the pressure's on now. The pressure is on the tail. I don't know how many they need. I don't think we've done it. I think I've possibly cost us the 4-day trophy. I have! My stupid batting has cost us the first class trophy by 25 runs. And somehow I don't get man of the match. I picked up 2 for 10, 75 off 47, 32 off 21, and bloody Peter Hanscom gets it for his 54 off 90 and his 51 off 27. That is absolute bullshit if you ask me. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. Going to have some virtual tennis. Again, we're still moving. I think it's towards Wimbledon. Hopefully, we might be playing at Wimbledon tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But after this, on my career, I actually have the one-day final to compete in as well. So hopefully that goes a little bit better than this did here. As I said, leave a thumbs up if you did like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Tune in tomorrow for Virtual Tennis 4, and we'll see you then.